Hi guys, I'm back for another unboxing review for another budget smartphone from UMIDIGI. So without further ado, let's unbox the UMIDIGI Power 5. I'm back for another unboxing review for another budget smartphone from UMIDIGI, which is the UMIDIGI Power 5, and this phone is now available in Lazada, and we have two variants for this phone. The one that we have right now is the 3GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage that retails for 5,690 pesos, and yung max variant natin, which is the 4GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage that retails for 6,683 pesos. At meron din tayong tatlong color for the UMIDIGI Power 5, which is the Carbon Gray, Sapphire Blue, and the one that we have right now is the Jade Green. At kung makikita nyo guys sa ating screen ngayon, we have a color yellow for the retail box and also a black na color for the text, and yung pinakabagong logo ng UMIDIGI, which is I really like because we have a color red and a white for the text para sa logo ng UMIDIGI. So wag na nating pahabain pa guys, I'm really excited to unbox this phone. So without any further talking, let's go ahead and unbox this phone. So upon opening the box, makikita nyo agad ang ating unique na Power 5 at naka-install na rin ang ating free jelly case sa ating unit. Sa ilalim ng ating unit guys, we have a small envelope na may SIM ejector tool, user guide manual, and also the warranty paper. Sa pinakailalim ng ating box, we have the charging brick and the USB-A to USB Type-C na cable.
2,000 years later.
So I'm back after 3 days of using the phone from the time that we unboxed the unit. Now on to our design guys. As you can see, we have a plastic bag na may texture sa likod ng ating unit. And just like the A11, meron din tayong text sa likod ng ating phone, which is too big for my liking, but on the top of the phone guys, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. Sa right part naman, we have the volume rocker and the side-mounted fingerprint reader, which is also the power button ng ating UMIDIGI Power 5. Sa left part naman ng ating phone, we also have the dedicated button for the thermal scanner and also the SIM tray. At sa bottom part naman ng ating UMIDIGI Power 5, we have the microphone, speaker grill, and the USB Type-C port. But aside from the color, which as you can see na may pagka-bluish yung color niya instead of color green talaga, and very familiar yung camera module design niya sa isang smartphone na in-unbox ko rin recently on my channel. But overall, okay naman yung grip ko sa phone na ito because of the texture sa likod ng ating phone, and I still like na nagsama pa rin ng jelly case ang UMIDIGI for added protection para sa ating UMIDIGI Power 5. We have a 6.53 inches with 720p resolution and a 269 ppi density para sa ating UMIDIGI Power 5 with a 20:9 aspect ratio, and wala rin naman changes when it comes to the quality ng ating display. I still feel UMIDIGI still gave justice in terms of sa overall quality ng ating display. Colors are still good. Very decent naman yung viewing experience natin para sa ating UMIDIGI Power 5, and I really do hope na 20 or 1080p resolution yung nilagay nila sa display ng ating phone, since meron naman talaga mga smartphone at this price range na Full HD Plus na ang display sa ating smartphone. Our UMIDIGI Power 5 is powered with a MediaTek Helio G25 processor and a GPU of PowerVR 8320 with a 3GB of RAM and a 64GB of internal storage that can be expanded up to 256GB via micro SD, and this phone runs in stock Android 11 out of the box, which is within 3 days na gamit ko ang phone na ito guys. I can say that very decent naman yung overall performance niya. May mga napansin lang ako minimal na lag, especially for multitasking, but hindi naman talaga big deal for me since majority ng mga smartphone talaga sa budget segment, I feel na makakaranas ka talaga somehow ng lag, especially for gaming. But one thing I noticed, I feel na mas optimized ang UMIDIGI A11 kaysa sa Power 5 when it comes to the overall performance ng ating phone. But I guess in the future, once maglabas ang UMIDIGI for another system updates, mas magiging optimized palalo ang ating overall performance para sa ating UMIDIGI Power 5. At kung pag-uusapan naman natin ng battery guys, sobrang makunat talaga ang UMIDIGI Power 5 when it comes to the battery performance. At kung hanap po talaga ang smartphone is magtatagal talaga buong araw, then the UMIDIGI Power 5 is the one for you since we have a 6,150 milliamp hour battery capacity at capable na rin siya ng fast charging up to 10 watts. So overall, nagamit ko naman siya for almost 3 days. Kaya kung kayo yung tipong tao na hindi mahilig mag-charge at gusto nyong gamit yung phone nyo habang nasa labas kayo, then this phone is the right one for you. Lastly, for the camera, we have a triple camera setup na may thermal scanner sa kanyang camera module with a 16 megapixel wide, 8 megapixel ultra wide lens, and a 5 megapixel macro lens. At sa selfie camera naman, meron tayong 8 megapixel camera. And for video recording, both front and back can actually shoot up to 1080p resolution at 30 frames per second. But one thing I really like about the camera para sa ating UMIDIGI Power 5 is we have an ultra wide lens for a budget smartphone, because let's face it guys, majority ng budget smartphone nowadays is wala talagang ultra wide lens. Kaya plus point talaga sa akin ang UMIDIGI for this phone having the ultra wide camera para sa ating smartphone. But I also do hope that they can do something about the autofocus ng ating camera, since medyo sometimes nahirapan talaga ang camera lens na mag-focus sa subject niya. But overall, decent dynamic range and somehow sharp pa rin naman yung mga photos natin, especially sa daylight. So that's it for my unboxing review para sa ating UMIDIGI Power 5, and link will be posted on the comment section below if you guys are interested to buy one at ma-experience ang ating UMIDIGI Power 5. At kung nagustuhan nyo ang video na ito, please don't forget to like this video at i-follow nyo na rin ako sa aking social media accounts. At kung hindi ka pa nakakapag-subscribe, then i-hit nyo na rin ang subscribe button at i-tap yung bell icon para updated na rin kayo once may bago akong video sa aking channel. So once again, this is Wax from Wax Tech Channel. Have a great day guys. Bye guys!